We have with us Alexander Valle, who is the owner of Your CBD Store. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
And before we get into it, I also want to thank our sponsors who help make the show happen. Worcester Railers Hockey Club with the hockey season and snow here. We want to get families down to the DCU Center and hockey fans to watch some great pro hockey, and then Worcester Regional Airport as well. But Alex, we were just talking before we went live on the show.
Absolutely.
2 months ago, we were at a ribbon cutting at your store.
That is correct.
And the name of the store is Your CBD Store.
Correct.
Your CBD Store, and it's located at 91 Stafford Street in Worcester, kind of near the Webster Square Plaza.
It's right across the street.
Right across the street, and a great ribbon cutting.
Correct.
Product. You had some great catering there from, was it Nueva?
Yeah, we did.
Nueva, yeah,
Yes.
Some great.
Nuestra. Yeah.
What?
Nuestra.
Nuestra.
Yeah,
Nuestra. Yes, that's right. Great Nuestra. Great new Latino restaurant. So that was fun. But you educated me a little bit and your staff that day at your store, and we were talking online. So, you know, for someone watching the TV show right now, CBD. CBD stands for?
It's a cannabinol.
Cannabinol.
Correct.
And so cannabinol, people oftentimes, there's marijuana, there's legalization of marijuana. Correct. Now from a medicinal point of view. The ballot question was approved several years ago now. Recreational marijuana is sold in stores in Worcester and Leicester and across Millbury and across Massachusetts now.
Absolutely.
So, what is the difference? Marijuana, hemp. When someone
Correct.
comes into your store, they want to, they might have an ailment, they might have a pain, and someone says to them, "You should try CBD," or there's products. And how do you work with them? Someone walks in the door. What's step one?
First and foremost is always going to be education. So it's identifying the difference. We deal with CBD that derives from industrial hemp, which is known as the male cannabis plant. Marijuana is the female cannabis plant. So any of the products in our store derive from the industrial hemp, and it's strictly related to broad spectrum CBD, which is essentially terpenes and using the other many compounds that's found in industrial hemp. Okay,
so you hear right now, in health conversations and diet conversations, more and more, some of the pro athletes, whether it be Zdeno Chara for the Boston Bruins or Tom Brady for the Patriots, plant-based diets, people increasingly recognize the benefits that come from that, hemp, marijuana, plants. And so, the product and the advice that you give is where, you have various products that can maybe assist people with a variety of ailments that they might have.
So normally what we do is we focus on existing customers, of course. So we have people coming in, attempting to find relief, and just getting back to being themselves, essentially. So what we do is we use our experience from one person to the next, and we provide recommendations. So a combination of educating people on the use of CBD and how it's beneficial to you on a daily basis, based off of the previous experience we have with other consumers. We provide recommendations. We show you options. We have everything from topical creams. We have what's known as water solubles.
So a topical cream, so if I'm having, a pain or inflammation in my elbow, you might have a product that based upon, your experience engaging with other clients or customers that, hey, so-and-so use this, to help reduce the inflammation and the pain.
Well, what we do is we normally try free samples in a store. So really it's up to the consumer walking in to say, this feels great. I feel relief from this product, and let me educate you on the different products we have in store, which is nice.
So, and then you mentioned there was the solubles.
There's water solubles, so we put those in beverages. So people put them commonly in coffee, water, juices.
And cream solubles.
We have tinctures, which are known as the sublinguals. So you just put them directly underneath your tongue. We have bath bombs, body lotions, skincare products. It's really nice. There's a wide variety of different products we have in store, including pet products.
And pet products.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
it's a pet-friendly place.
So one of the things, that you hear about, and we have a dog, but you hear sometimes people who have dogs or animals and cats, they talk about anxiety or issues with dogs, and they can get treatment or different things to kind of calm them down. I assume that's kind of potential.
Similar concept.
Similar concept.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so when we were at the store, this is something that you've opened it. It's a franchise, right?
It is a franchise.
And with that, there's a level of training and background. So it's not you just kind of, I want to open up a CBD store and wing it. There's some history and training, and then just as importantly, kind of quality control as it relates to the products that you receive.
Correct. So everything I carry in the store is exclusive to SunMed. So I carry SunMed products in store.
SunMed? Yep.
Correct. The franchise itself is a global company now. So we have about 4 international stores. I believe that's opening up. We're about 550 stores right now deep within the U.S. and we have about 14 stores in Massachusetts alone. So it's growing, and it's growing rapidly. I believe it's been about 2.5 years now.
Right. And I was reading an article recently, and I can't remember, what the publication was, but they talked, with hemp, marijuana, and kind of this whole industry that you're involved with. The farmers across the country this is part of, their portfolio of plantings.
Correct.
And I think that speaks to, they wouldn't be planting it if there wasn't a demand. And I
That is correct.
would imagine there wouldn't be a demand unless people felt there was genuine relief or benefit that they're receiving.
Absolutely. And it's a huge business right now. It just continues to grow.
Right. And so in terms of your operations, how people can kind of get in touch with you online, come for a visit,
there's a combination of different things. So since we are a franchise, we do have an online store, so people can go to sunflora.org, and I do have a referral code, which is 466MA. So they can order products because there's so many stores. I'm store number 466. They can come into our 91 Stafford Street location to find products, and I do have a Facebook page. People do contact me fairly often.
Right. And with convenient parking, you're right there on Stafford.
Correct.
By the plaza. And I would just encourage people. I just found it educational just that day. And you did a nice job with the rehab of the store. It's got a nice kind of calming atmosphere where you kind of learn about different products and how people might avail themselves to it. So encourage people to get down to 91 Stafford. And your hours of operation?
We are open 7 days a week, so we're open from Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., and on Sundays we are open from 11 to 6.
Right. And you mentioned your store number 466.
Yes.
This is just one company. It's a global company, as you mentioned. Franchise. So there's some quality control as it relates to product and consistency. But it's amazing how this has grown. I mean, what prompted you to kind of get into this space, and how have you found it so far?
Great question. I think it started with, so I've been in Worcester for over 12 years. And I worked for an affiliate of UMass helping elderly population. And I loved the idea of doing that. I thought it was extremely helpful. But a friend kind of prompted me to say, hey, there's this great opportunity for you to be able to do it on your own. Mm-hmm. And, majority of the people coming in, and we cater to all ages, but majority of the population is a more mature audience. So when I heard that, I thought that was really nice. And with my background working with this affiliate, I did quality and I did training in that environment. So now I'm selling a quality product, and I'm educating people and I'm training people on how to use it essentially, or how it would work for them or benefit them in a sense, based off our previous experience with other consumers. So as far as the product goes, everything's third-party lab tested that we sell, and every vial or any purchase comes with a QR code that allows you as a consumer to go online and review those lab results. So that's where we differ compared to other, maybe like a gas station or any of those other locations.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really good point, because if you walk into the convenience store or a gas station, there'll be a little sign or something. Now,
yes.
I've just noticed it more recently, CBD, whatever. You don't know where the hell some of that stuff's coming from. Your company,
yes.
People are sure of that. There's a process.
Correct.
There's a place they can go and a face there.
Correct.
To learn or weigh in or give feedback.
Yeah, absolutely. I think a combination with a reputable company, a face that you can speak to, a number you can call versus maybe emailing if you ordered online and you have to wait 24 to 48 hours for a response back. I think a combination of these things is what makes our location very beneficial for the heart of Worcester and surrounding areas as well.
Right.
We have people coming in from all sorts of areas, including everywhere from Framingham to Connecticut. So that's what's really nice about our location.
Right, right. And with that brand, this kind of a,
Correct.
like any other product, if there's a quality, there's a brand, and people are going to return.
Absolutely. And a few award-winning products as well. Everything from the topical cream. We have USA CBD Expo that we attend yearly. And this year, I believe we have our skincare products that was just announced as an award winner, our topical cream and our orange-flavored tincture.
Huh. And so in each one of those, provide different potential options or relief for
Correct.
people depending on what their ailment or concern
Absolutely.
is. Right. Interesting. Yeah, yeah. And then the whole beauty end of it too, right?
Correct.
and that's interesting stuff.
Yes.
Clearly, as we talked about when we started the show, a broader, bigger conversation that just must. Even when you're off hours, when you're
Yes.
out, what if people ask, what do you do for work?
All the
What are you
time.
doing? It must be
Yes.
like, you must go through this every day.
Yeah, every day.
Yeah.
You live it every day. People want to know how's the business to, hey, I have this going on,
Yeah.
or have you ever, tried this,
Yeah.
So CBD it's a 24/7 conversation with people. So
Yeah. Well, it's in the news. It's a new business and evolving. And,
Absolutely.
Glad to see that you're in the middle of it. So, Alex Valle, who's the owner of Your CBD Store, 91 Stafford Street. Again, there's a Facebook page.
Facebook page. We
how-
have our online website.
Online website, which
Correct.
you want to say it again for our...
Yeah, absolutely. It is, CBD
Yep.
RX number 4 letter U.com.
Got it. So, and come, like I said, get down to 91 Stafford, come for a visit, and want to thank you for being part of the chamber.
Appreciate it.
We
Thank you.
enjoyed the ribbon cutting. It was, we had our chamber ambassadors and members of the staff there,
Yes.
and it's great to see new and different small businesses, and best of luck.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Appreciate it.